Let's see if this is the button. I cannot remember. Yep, that's definitely, oh, that's the throttle kill. That's the throttle kill. We did that the last time. Oh my goodness, why did I do that? Let's see if I can catch it.
Cut the throttle.
We've had so many weird things happening, not only on our channel, but in real life too, all over the world. And lately on the channel, we've seen so many UFO kind of sightings. It's been so strange. I can't put my finger on it. This UFO drone deserves to come back on the channel because it has some friends. Like this crazy space fighter. Believe it or not, this thing has gone to space through meteor showers and back again to prove itself worthy of its own video on our channel. That's because this one is made in America and it's under $100. But we want to see how this competes against the ready-to-fly crazy little UFO drone. And you thought that small purple UFO drone was the smallest one on the channel today. No, this is something called the UMX Ultrix. Hasn't been on our channel for a very long time, but it has some insane out-of-this-world AI technology that can make it do some really wild stuff. I'm hoping I can remember how to do that and show off a little bit with this cool little brushless $130 bind and fly airplane. One more. Maybe you need something that looks a little bit more traditional with a wing and some propellers. And whoa, that's got a V-tail. This thing looks like a manta ray, absolutely out of this world. This is designed to do long range FPV, high efficient flights. Oh,
I like the drawing.
Yeah, also Amelia and I had a little fun with this one evening. It was boring, it's black and white. We needed a flaming engine on there. So in today's video, we're doing a...
Is that a unicorn?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Like
Who drew? Do you think I drew the unicorn?
You definitely drew the unicorn.
That was me. Amelia did the flames. That's weird for a 6-year-old, right? So today we're doing a UFO drone showdown to see which one comes out ahead. These are all extremely different RCs. They're all super fun, and we're going to do a nice little highlight of every one of them in this video. So let's get to it and have some fun. Of all the ones you're about to see, this is probably the easiest one for a person to get in the air because it comes ready to fly with the transmitter and everything. You just kind of plug in the batteries and fly it.
Do I have to say it 4 times today?
If you want success, yes.
Launch with confidence. Launchfidence. Let's go. Success 1.
Okay, so this guy has flight stabilization right out of the box. One thing I didn't mention in our maiden video, which means first flight to those of you that are new to RC planes, this boasts a 30-minute flight time on one battery. I did not put that to the test because I'm pretty sure it was too cold for us that day to stay out for 30 minutes flying it. But it comes with 2 batteries, at least the way we have it set up. And that means you can fly for a total of an hour. That's pretty crazy. It's an extremely efficient flyer. I want it to fly by so you guys can hear how quiet it is too. Isn't that insane? I heard that gravel under my foot louder than this. One more.
I filmed both those terribly.
Let's do one more for Abby's sake.
Well, you're flying really close.
Well, I wanted people to
I
hear
know.
it. There you go. Now it doesn't do anything absolutely crazy. We can take it out of flight stabilization and do some things like rolls. Let's see if this is the button. I cannot remember. Yep, that's definitely, oh, that's the throttle kill. That's the throttle kill. We did that the last time. Oh my goodness, why did I do that?
Good save. Worth it.
Might have been the smoothest launch yet.
I don't know where he went.
Right,
there
it
you
disappears because of the UFO technology. Here we go, let's try this one. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. See, we can roll it around like crazy. Do that a little closer to the camera. In flight stabilization, it's a great little airplane. Out of it, yeah, you get a few little quirky rolls, and that's about it. I mean, it's nothing crazy because you're flying a pizza box. Okay, UFO technology came to life. Very, very, very forgiving little piece of foam. It's very rubbery. It's sold on Amazon. Obviously, we'll have it linked in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. All of these will be linked in the description box below. But honestly, there is some crazy tech going on here. For them to get a half-hour flight time is really long on one battery. It comes with the controller, the charger, 2 batteries, a little case to keep it all in. That vertical tail on the back, that little stabilizer, is the only thing you have to install when you get it, and it's held on with magnets. It's literally just click into place, charge the battery, and fly. We're gonna land it and get another crazy UFO tech in the air. Let's see if I can catch it.
Cut the throttle. There's something wrong with you. My favorite thing about your setup you have over here is that there's snow on the ground and you have an iced coffee to drink.
Oh yeah.
Because that makes sense.
Hey, that's not part of this video. Get that out of here. Get that out of here.
Launch with confidence. Launchfidence. Plane 2. Almost not a success. He recovered. Nicely done, Nate. Did you pee your pants on that one?
For about half a second, yes.
Almost did a loop.
Pretty awesome takeoff. Well, with a name like Zod, of course you're a UFO RC from outer space. This is the Zod FPV airplane. I can't remember the exact name. Actually, I think its name is like Astrid or something. Something like that. It really is. I'm not even joking. Which is our favorite name ever from The Office. Okay, this is actually designed to be a long-range FPV platform. It has 2 motors, which is really nice. It's if one motor failed, you could like barely still fly it to get back to where you took off. So if you were flying long-range FPV, which some people might be doing that. I don't know if they're supposed to, but they are, and posting on YouTube and stuff. Then, you know, that's where the Zod comes in handy. It is not necessarily supposed to fly the way I'm flying it, just line of sight is what this is called. Zod actually does make some really good line of sight airplanes, but this is really fun, and it's also an extremely efficient flyer. If you buy their recommended, it's a huge battery. I want to say it's like 7,000 milliamps or maybe bigger. Lithium ion battery. They boast, I think they say it's an hour and a half or maybe an hour flight time, which is insane. It's a fun little flyer. It needed some character. So Amelia, our daughter, and I decided to liven things up a little bit with it. Now I'm definitely not going to be landing this one by catching it. It's just a little too fast. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's got some weight to it also. So we're gonna go for the grass back behind us, Abby. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Now, believe it or not, this is one of the most expensive airplanes in this whole setup. So if you've never flown before, it's kind of an expensive one.
The snow flew up. It survived with snow on it. Nice.
Now, it's been a long time since I've flown this little Ultrix, the UMX Ultrix. It's a very impressive, powerful RC, and I've got my nice new NX7E transmitter to bind it to, but for some reason, the world's easiest binding process with UMX airplanes and this, by pressing a button, isn't working. I even did the unthinkable, and I got out the instructions, which served no purpose because it's not working. But we're still gonna see this thing fly. So are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Launch with confidence, launchfidence.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Now, in all seriousness, that in the past has been an amazingly fun airplane to fly. It's very capable for beginners to fly because it has safe technology which keeps it in a stabilized mode that can't fly upside down. Then the more advanced pilot, or just someone kind of crazy like me, can turn that switch off and do some unthinkable maneuvers. I was very much looking forward to actually showing you live those maneuvers today, but lucky for you guys, we featured this RC many times on the channel in the past. Now, I have no idea why that won't bind to this awesome new transmitter. I've never had that problem with a UMX airplane before, but that's okay because we have more fun things to fly. So let's go.
And just so you guys know, it's like 20 degrees out. Light breeze makes it feel like it's 10. It's so cold. I don't know how Nate's doing it with his fingers. Ugh. Another hiccup for the day. That is not the transmitter. Nate flew this on. So now he gets to rebind this and hopefully set up the canard, not like an idiot, and do it right.
Now, to anybody that knows anything about airplanes, look at this. I'm about to blow your mind. Unless you're a subscriber to our channel, you already know that when elevators want to go up, you want the airplane to go up, usually you see this. You ready?
Yep.
That would go up. But in this case, when I pull back on the joystick to give it up elevator, that sucker goes down. And amazingly, that gives this space fighter lift. I'm about to demonstrate. I hope. Fingers crossed. Let's go.
We will never let you live this down if you set it up incorrectly again.
Oh, let's get up with the geese.
All right, there's the geese. Launch with confidence. Launchfidence, because rushing your launch always leads to good flights. But you gotta go left. There you go. Goodbye, geese. I think the geese didn't get the memo that it's cold today.
Woo! That was a much better hand launch than the last time.
Getting better.
People think I'm like the worst hand launcher ever. That was pretty good, honestly. This has canards up front, which gives the airplane crazy opposite control. Are you okay? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, this is just a crazy space fighter airplane that I think is an absolutely wild looking and performing RC. The cool thing is it is made in America. The electronics that you get with this come with a lifetime warranty, which is absolutely awesome, because if you ever crash this beyond repair, which as seen from my crashes is pretty hard to beyond repair it, you can take the electronics out, and there are a ton of other airplanes that they sell on this website that you can take the electronics from this and put them into. And the plane itself usually costs somewhere in the range of maybe $30 to $50, maybe $60, depending on what airplane you're buying. That's awesome. Now, there's a little build time on this one because it comes in as a flat foam kit, but with the videos that they have step by step to get you in the air, and just a little bit of winter building time, a few hours or so, you can have one of these flying for under $100. Now that's, remember, plug and play. So you still need a radio and a transmitter. But if you're interested in the idea of this and you're bored this winter and you want something really fun to do to bring something to life, we'll have a video in the description box below, and it'll pop up at the end of this video, of a ready to fly kit for $160. That's a very cool trainer airplane that comes with the transmitter, which is a universal transmitter you can use on tons of different models. You only have to buy one ever. Works on drones and everything. It works on this airplane, it works on the trainer obviously, and that setup comes with a battery, a charger, even 2 wings for the trainer airplane. It's a very awesome performance airplane. So anyway, this is probably the most budget-friendly option, and it just so happens to be made in America. All these options will be linked in the description box below. Abby, I've got to find a cool landing spot for this. Let's hit the snowy grass over here.
I don't think you can hurt it much more than what you already have.
Oh man, it's been through a lot, but I love this thing because it's been through a lot. You ready? You ready?
Here you are.
There we go.
Ooh, very
cool.
nice.
And by the way, we nickname all of our flight test planes. This one is definitely Astrobot in honor of Astrobot winning Game of the Year. I think that's really cool. And man, it's just a weird, unique airplane. I absolutely love that we got it in the air, and we've flown it a few times successfully now, all just through trial and error. Which of these that I just showed you is your favorite? And if you're wondering about night flying, there's actually a very cool plane called the Night Radian. That has the most insane lights on it ever. If you've ever wanted to scare your neighbors, whether you live in the city or out in the farm fields of America, wherever that is, these have the most insane lights on them that you can see from miles and miles and miles away. And it's a huge glider with safe technology. So it's easy to fly. You're not flipping that thing upside down ever out of safe. And you're never gonna lose line of sight of that either. The Night Radian is one of our favorite night flying planes ever, and I really wish more companies would do really cool lights on airplanes like that. That'll be linked in the description box below too. With everything that's going on crazy in the world, especially in the world of RC, which is not really that crazy, just people like having drama to talk about, the AMA, the Academy of Model Aeronautics, steps in designed to calm people down at the most time it's needed. When the FAA says, we want to control and dictate how you fly your foam toys.
Meanwhile, in the world.
Yeah, come on FAA, get it together. We got some more important things going on than foam toys. AMA steps in and they hit those brakes. They represent us in the hobby, legal battles and all. And they're an insurance company for those of us that fly RCs, but they also represent the hobby in the whole good old government world as well. So I'm thankful to the AMA. I strongly encourage you fly with AMA. It's usually about the cost of one airplane, and you're insured for the whole year, and you get an awesome magazine subscription and tons of other benefits. They'll be linked in the description box below. I would love to know which one was your favorite, guys. This was a lot of fun to feature so many airplanes in one video. Even though one didn't actually fly here today, it's still an awesome airplane, and we've had a lot of fun with it in the past. I want to say a massive thanks to God for blessing us with this beautiful day and opportunity to jump in front of the camera, even though it's cold, but just to share this experience with you guys, I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful for all of you watching and commenting, because this community that we've built over the years means the world to me. And I hope you guys know that we care about you, we love you, God loves you, and I hope you're having a great day. I want to say a massive special thanks to our Patreon supporters too, because we couldn't get out here in front of the camera and do what we do as often as we do it without our Patreon supporters. This would be an awesome time of the year to sign up for Patreon, so if you want to check it out and support us directly in the most direct way you possibly can, that'll be linked in the description box below too. We had a lot of fun in this video, guys. We'll have a hand-picked video just for you popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.